Hey folks, I'm Garrett Carlin, owner of Moss's Creek Outdoors. I've got my equipment laid out on a table here that I carry with me when I go out in the field metal detecting, and I'm just going to go over a few of the things and kind of show you what I carry and why when I go out there metal detecting. I've got about 15 to 20 different items laid out on the table here, including my main detector. I've got 3 or 4 detectors, but this is the main one that I use right now. I'm going to go over these different items with you and tell you a little bit about it, and just overall show you that, you know, what I got with me when I'm out there in the field. The first thing here I'm going to touch on is this. This is a Garrett Ace Model metal detector. It's not the most expensive metal detector, but I really like it because it's simple to use and it's very effective. I found a lot of stuff with this metal detector. It's got the digital monitor on it up here. It's very easy to control. It's got really easy discrimination features, and it's got sensitivity, depth reading, but it's worked and performed well for me as a metal detector. It really has, and it's not a headache to operate. It's just really simple, really fun, and it throws the digital numbers up on the front of the monitor up here when you detect a target. It gives you a really close idea, you know, of what different materials are and different depths and all of that. But it's a really nice detector, and I really like it. First thing, far as what I carry with me, is, of course, if it's warm weather, you're definitely gonna want drinking water. So I carry drinking water. Mosquito and tick repellent, you definitely gonna need that if you're out this time of the year during the warm months, of course. Of course, I do a lot of metal detecting, you know, in rougher areas. You know, I'm up in the woods, up on the hills and the hardwoods a lot, so, you know, there's, you know, lots of ticks and chiggers in different places throughout those areas. Another thing I like to carry is a little small bag like this. This is just a little small tool bag. It's got a belt clip on the back of it, and I take and I clip this on my pants like that. Now, I like to carry a couple of different wire brushes. I've got a regular wire brush, and then I've got one that's got brass bristles in it. Brass bristles tends to sometimes clean stuff up a little better than an ordinary wire brush. Brass bristles will shine stuff up a little better at times, seems like. So I like to put those in my bag. And the next thing that I'm going to talk about is, here's a little spray bottle of water. You know, if you find something that's kind of delicate, you know, and you don't want to scrub much on it. Well, just for example, you know, some type of an old coin, you know, I like to lay it in my hand and have this little spray bottle, and I can spray it and clean something up, wash something off. So I put that in my bag as well. Next thing here is 2 different things I carry for putting different types of targets in, or stuff that I find. This is a little small pocket size box by Plano that you put fishing lures in. Just comes over, got the little snap lid on the top. I keep a little plastic bristle brush in here like that, and I keep a little roll of paper towels right here in the center, and I use that to lay coins or coin type objects in there. And these other compartments, put stuff in there. I like a little box to put my stuff in, my small stuff that is, that I find, and put that in my pouch here on my side. And now usually you're going to metal detect a lot of larger type objects when you're out. So what I like is, this is a zipper. Actually, it's a kid's zipper lunch pouch. I guess that's what it is. And it zips open around half of it. a lot of times I'll carry a backpack that I've got over here, and I'll have this down in the backpack, and I use this for bigger objects that I find. Say, for example, anything that's good, but it's bigger, it won't fit in my little box, but it's something I want to keep. I'll put it in this bag and bring it back with me, and that way I don't make a big mess in my backpack and get dirt everywhere. I can just chunk it in this bag, zip it up, and put it in my backpack, and right on my way I go. Another thing you're going to want to pack a bag with you with some extra batteries in it for your metal detector. For your metal detector, and also your pro pointer detectors. And that's the next thing here that I'm going to go over is the pro pointers. This is the off-brand pro pointer. This is the GP pointer. I have kind of tweaked my GP pointers a little bit to make them where they would pick up even better than they do when you first get them from the factory. And this one, over time, it's performed really well for me. I've really loved it. I would be lost out there in the field without a pro pointer or a pin pointer. So I used this one for a couple of years, and I ordered and bought another one, in which that's it. That's a GP pointer, and both of those pointers has performed really well for me. But I just recently got this one. This is the Garrett Ace Pro Pointer. It's a really nice pro pointer. It's very sensitive, but it's a nice pro pointer. I really like it, and most of the time your pro pointer will come with this little belt holder that it sticks into, like that, which I've done got one mounted over here on my bag. So I'm going to stick that in there. Another thing here I'm going to talk about is digging tools. I don't carry this digging tool everywhere I go, but a lot of places I do. This is a Japanese gardening knife for planting different bulbs and plants. It's got a measure up the blade right there. It's really sharp on the edges, and you can go down and you can go around and you can cut a plug out of the ground with one of these in just a few seconds. And it makes things really neat. Like if you're detecting in a yard and you don't want to tear the grass up, you can use one of these knives, and it just keeps things neat. You can just cut a perfect round smooth plug out of the ground and lay it over and find your target and lay it right back. So I really love the Japanese gardening knives. Sometimes they're called Japanese Hoary knife. This one is by ML Tools. You can find it on eBay. I think they're like $25 or something like that. Next thing is a shovel. This is a Corona Comfort Gel shovel. This is a really nice shovel. This gardening shovel runs about probably $18 to $20, and I have reinforced the weld on the top and the bottom here so it will not break or bend out there in the field. This is just a shovel that's performed really nice for me over time, and I really love it. The Corona Comfort Gel. You won't regret it. It's a really nice tool. The next tool here, this is my kind of, as I put it, my Hodad digging tool. It's got like an axe on one side and a digger on the other side. I always carry this. I like this digging tool when I'm digging in hard ground, like if it hadn't rained in a while, and you need to get a plug out of the ground. It's an excellent tool for that, and it's lightweight. It's a really nice digger. One of the last things here that I'm going to discuss is when I go out, I always carry this. This is my Taurus 9mm. We got several varmints out there in the woods nowadays. We got coyotes, bobcats, fox. There's never been, over maybe 1 or 2 bears spotted in anywhere close to this area of the country over the years. But it's been years and years since a bear's even been spotted that I know of. But we got a lot of predators out there in the woods, and you just got to kind of be watching when you're out different places. You just never quite know what you're going to run up on. especially as far as, you know, those different types of predators. But really, nowadays, the way things is, you got to worry about the upright two-legged predators more than you do the four-legged. So that's just what you got to look out for. You know, if you're on a piece of property where you've never been before, you know, you have a tendency just to kind of watch out, you know, and watch your back, and you just don't ever know quite what to expect, you know, in a certain area. But most of the time when I go out, I'm on land that I own or family land. I may be on a piece of land that's owned by, you know, an uncle or a cousin, you know, or another family member or a friend or something like that. So I pretty well know the area where I go to detect, because, you know, I may turkey hunt there, I may deer hunt there, I may predator or squirrel hunt there, so most likely I know the area. But I can just guarantee you that I always carry my firearm. So, and the one last thing here, this is a backpack that I carry a lot, and put my stuff in, put a few of my tools down in there. I keep my shovel up here on my side, and, you know, I put my water in there, put my bag with my extra batteries in there, and carry that on my back. So I got the backpack on my back, and I got this bag on my side. So this has just been a run through here on pretty much what I carry with me when I go out metal detecting. So hope this helps you out. And I like to concentrate on being as mobile as I can. I like to cover a lot of ground when I'm metal detecting. You know, you just take a chance on finding a lot more stuff. So hope this video helps you out as far as me showing what I carry and why. So until next time, I'm Garrett Carlin, owner of Monsters Creek Outdoors, and we'll see you